the 15-minute thing is already causing me stress, and it hasn't even started yet. I'm like, oh my God, I got to be at the sauna at 6:30 to fucking sweat my balls off, and it's 5:40 right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
My kid's soccer practice starts at 6:30. If I'm late, I got to jog to the field.
This is going to be tough, but it's complicated already.
It is this is nothing but stressful.
I sent you that thing yesterday, and I was like, yeah, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up first thing. I'm going to prepare for this. I don't have anything. Nothing. I have picks. I know the odds of my picks. That's about it.
First Down Dawgs.
The 15 minutes has started now.
It started?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So quickly, the discussion of how it's going to happen, there's obviously Katie and Sean Tripp are missing. I meant to say, I don't want to say Sean. I wanted to say Tripp, and I fucked it up already.
Do you want to start over?
No, we're in. The timer's going. I can't see it either. Can you see that?
I can't see it, no.
All right.
It's going black.
It'll just go off. So that'll be
Is it going to make a noise?
Yeah, that'll make a noise. All right, so they're not here. New format, whatever. I don't even want to explain it. Well, we love them. We miss them.
Yes.
At some point, they'll be here.
They will absolutely
Eventually.
be here.
We know probably after the first one, it's going to be, where's fucking Tripp? Where's fucking Katie Cash?
Can Tripp talk under 15 minutes? Because that's going to be tough.
No. It would just be his one pick. So the new format is little banter before, little banter after. But as soon as the clock starts, and you got to talk about football.
Let's talk about football.
And strictly that. So you said, let's start off by talking about the new kickoff rules.
Yes.
Much talked about.
It's pissing a lot of people off.
It is, but you said you want me to explain it. So I said, all right, I'm going to research it tomorrow morning, and I'm going to fucking learn everything I need to know about the kickoff. I have no idea. I know what I know from the few preseason games that I've watched, which... What are we doing with the preseason?
I never even watched it. I can't even believe you turned it on.
Just let it collapse into itself.
Yeah,
There's got to be something else.
Nobody plays.
The other night, the Jets-Giants, fucking that used to be a big deal. Now it's the last game. It's the third game.
Right.
And there's only 3 games. And it's like I tune it on thinking there's somebody I'm going to see. And it's like Adrian Gonzalez, who I thought played for the fucking Los Angeles Angels. Against fucking Tommy DeVito.
Nobody plays.
Nobody. So anyway, so that's what I've seen. So, I know that they're lining up closer to each other. I know there's, targets they have to get it inside of.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And then it's 35, 45, 20.
So you can start at the 45.
I think so.
That's a lot.
I think so. But I also did see, I know it's like a safety thing, right? They don't want them running at each other full steam.
Sure.
But I also have seen the few games that I've watched, small sample size, again, preseason, which is terrible, better returns already. And they
longer yardage.
Longer yardage. It's opened up a little bit more for them to there's bigger holes, which I can see.
Points.
They want more points, yeah. And, safety.
I don't know how safety equals more points. It's almost like just let them go. Olay.
Yeah.
We want the ball next. We want, if Bill Belichick was still coaching, there'd definitely be a play where they just let him run it back.
Yeah.
They just let it go.
Yeah, so we'll see. But
I don't really understand it. I heard there were zones. I had no idea that there were zones. And if you kick it out of the end zone, you start at a certain one. But they want you kicking it in that zone.
Or in the end zone, maybe. I don't know.
After week 1, I might know a little bit.
And then the onside thing. You can't onside unless you're down.
Unless you're down in the fourth quarter, and you got to raise your hand and tell everybody that you're doing it.
Next, it's going to be all right, if you want to sack the quarterback, we need you to raise your hand and say, I'm going to be the guy that's going to blitz the quarterback.
Yes! The linemen are going to have to raise their hand. I'm coming in on this next play.
Then next we'll have the wide receivers just calling out their routes. I'm button hooking. I'm going on a streak. Just try and guard me. But not too much.
If you lie, I wonder if there's a penalty if you lie. He said he was going across the middle.
Yeah, that's a review.
That's ridiculous. I think it's going to be ridiculous. It actually made me very nervous about coming into this season. I don't watch preseason anyway, but it made me very nervous coming into this season with these rules. I don't know why they have to make new ones every year. Everybody loves the sport.
Well, the thing is, so they took the whole preseason to explain it, and it was the start of every preseason game. I saw I was on vacation. Somehow I was getting a Dallas Cowboys channel, and there was a half-hour episode about the
rules.
kick.
And we still don't know what
I have no idea. I watched it, but
Perfect.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Should have DVR'd it and sent it to me.
All right, so we have no idea how much time's left.
Nope.
I
can't believe that it's black.
We're doing over-unders.
What if the bell goes off before we make our pick?
Well, then it's it. It's over. Then you just have to see. You have to follow us on Instagram to see the picks.
All right.
You don't hear them here. Make sure you're following on the channels.
So you don't lose your pick.
Yeah, no. We're still
0-1.
making them and placing them, and then we'll put out the graphic for them.
All right, perfect.
All right. So over-unders. I thought about, like, who won last year. I have no fucking idea. I don't even think we finished the season.
We did. We finished.
No, because I don't think we did a Super Bowl after Super Bowl one because there's all kinds of problems happening.
We didn't have a post-Super Bowl? Everybody gets sick right around Christmas.
Yeah, always. Then I was like, is this season 4, season 3? I'm going with season 4.
I know you are. Season 2 was one episode that never aired.
Yeah, that's right. That counts, though. That counts. All right, so we're going over-unders. I got 3 here.
I have 3.
You want to start?
Sure, I'll start. The AFC East.
Okay.
I have 2, but
Love
I'm gonna say 1 now. The Bills. First, I want to say most teams are 9.5.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of surprised. Only San Francisco and KC are 11.5. Everybody else is under that. 10.5, couple 10.5, but a lot of 9.5.
10.5s. I know.
But that's crazy. There was always that team that was 12, maybe a 13 here and there, and now we have more games, and there's still not that much. That's how even the league is.
Are you trying to not let me make a pick? Is that what's happening right now?
I don't know. I might be.
Feels like a strategy.
It could be a strategy. I want you to have no airtime. No, the Bills. So this team is always struggling to get to the finish line. Now their number 1 wide receiver is Shakir.
Okay.
Right? I don't think that's enough. If Knox and
Tupac, is that who that is?
I wish it was Tupac. Do you know in Delaware, in my room in Delaware, there was a picture of Tupac like this up against the wall? I prayed to him every night. If Knox and Kincaid don't become Gronk and Hernandez before jail time and murdering themselves, if they don't become that teammate, they're going to sit on 9 or 10 wins. So I have to go under 10.5 plus. I heard, because I got a couple Buffalo Bill fans in my family, the linebacker Matt Milano is out for the year, and that's a huge hit.
Yeah, that happened recently, I think.
So in a tough division with the Jets going to be competitive, Miami's going to be competitive, Patriots, whatever, will throw them away. I think they could get to 10 wins, but I don't think they get into 11.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Solid pick. That division is going to be a dog
This is going
fight.
to work out the way that you want because we're going to talk like this the entire time.
That division is going to be a dogfight. I'm going to
Yes.
take my first pick from there, too. It's the New England Patriots. I'm looking at my teams that I picked right now. They're all fucking terrifying picks. The New England Patriots under 4.5 is still plus 106.
Okay.
That was 5.5 like 2 weeks ago. So it's already, everybody is on the under, of the Patriots. So it came down, could have got it better. Just a coach who has no fucking idea what he's walking into. Trying to fill the shoes of maybe one of the greatest of all time. A quarterback that's brand new. The defense, the offense, they're both like bottom 10 ranked, and they have a fucking tough schedule having to play in that division. So I'm taking the Patriots under 4.5.
You're saying 4 wins.
Yeah.
That's so tough for me to do.
I think they got 4 last year.
I know. But, I mean, Drake May's got to do something.
And I was like, who are they tanking for? Are they tanking for, like, another skilled position? They need everything.
They need everything.
They might be worse than the Giants.
Their defense, yeah, I think they might be worse than the Giants. Their defense might be okay, but they're going to be so tired come game 4 that they're not going to be that good. It's a ballsy pick. I think you did it something with Arizona last year, too. But it's just, there's so many games that they have to play.
So many.
You're cheating. You're looking at the time.
7 minutes.
Oh, my God. All right, I'm going to quickly go with the Colts over 8.5. I'm saying Richardson and Taylor could get me 7 wins, plus they play Tennessee twice.
Okay.
So I think if they stay healthy, they got Flacco as the backup just in case. He might be able to get a couple wins, even though I can't stand the guy. They play well in their division. I think they could get over 8.5.
Yeah, if he stays healthy, a bounce back year, and Taylor, no like contract dispute, he's healthy, could be big. I just drafted him in my fantasy league.
They have to like each other. You drafted Richardson?
Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Not
all right.
Richardson. He's scary.
He is scary. He's going to be hurt.
All right, I'm going to another dog shit team. Local, New York Giants. Oof. 6.5, under 6.5, posted minus 142. That's
I wish
not,
I had the numbers.
That's not valid. That's not a valuable pick.
Minus 142?
Yeah. I'm going alt total.
I didn't know we were allowed to do that. You're making up new rules.
Yep.
That's cool.
Under 5.5 plus 176.
You took away a win?
That's it. That team is terrible. I'm scared because it's still a good coach. I watched the offseason Hard Knocks. The GM is a pussy.
Okay.
Scary looking dude. There's one guy on that team that I have a gigantic man crush on.
Who?
It's Malik Neighbors.
He's that good?
He is the fucking second coming of DK Metcalf, Terrell Owens. Insert the name there. He's
that big?
A monster.
Okay.
And I made the connection this morning. I was listening to another podcast, and the guy started talking about him, and this is exactly what I thought. You know what? I like my wide receivers. No phone cases. This guy doesn't have a case on his phone. He's got that good of hands. He doesn't even need a case on his fucking $1,000 iPhone.
That's beautiful.
I think he's going to be a stud, but he ain't going to help him enough. Under 6.5 on the Giants.
But what you said under 5.5.
Under 5.5. Did I just make 2 picks in a row also?
No, I don't. No, I went with the Colts.
Oh, the Colts. All right. Yeah.
Over on the Colts.
All right.
All right, this one's going to...
Run to 4 minutes.
I'm not doing this because of you. How are we going to get to the AFC Championship? 15 minutes is so short. Jets. I'm not picking them because of you. I'm really not. This team, the past decade, the team has been over 500 once, going 10-6 in 2015. The closest they come since then is 7-9, and a couple seasons at 7-10. They have to improve by 3 games. Sounds easier than it is. I don't think. Listen, Aaron Rodgers has to prove himself. He's been out of the league too long. His last season in Green Bay was not good. I don't see them winning 10 games. Can they make the playoffs with 9? Yes. But I don't see them winning 10 games unless they dominate in their division.
I'm going to go. What crazy thing is, like, I just wrote off the whole last season. It was a disaster, one thing after the other. You just said something that hit me earlier this week was, how did they get to 7 wins?
I don't know.
Because they have a good team.
They do have a good defense.
It's again, a bet in that division that's fucking scary because I think possibly all 3 of those teams could make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd run away with it with 12 wins. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to beat up on each other.
Aaron Rodgers has got to prove
they're
himself.
A good football team. All right. My last pick, NFC East. I'm staying. I took the Giants. My other one, the Washington Commanders, over 6.5.
I wanted to touch them big time.
Dan Quinn. Jaden Daniels is like 40-something years old. He's barely a rookie quarterback.
I like him the best.
They have a lot going in their favor. He's older. He's more mature. They brought in Austin Eckler. Yep. Like, I think they're going to be good. And they play the Giants fucking twice. The Cowboys are a disaster.
Yep.
The Eagles are a fucking juggernaut. I think the Commanders over 6.5. I think they have the 25th.
You think the Eagles are going to be powerful?
I think they're going to be insane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm on the fence with them. I don't really know about them.
3 minutes.
Wow.
That's it. I'm done.
Jesus. Yeah, we're done. Jets under 9.5, Bills under 10.5, and Colts over 8.5.
All right, I got the Patriots under 4.5, the Commanders over 6.5, and the Giants alt under 5.5 games.
That's crazy.
They won 4 last year. They're gonna win 4 again.
I like the points on that.
AFC, NFC champions.
I feel like I'm on coke.
Back on the Eagles. Yes, I believe in the Eagles. I got the Eagles plus 550. I just think it's all gonna come together. The Saquon edition. It's going to be great. Their wide receivers are amazing. Jalen Hurts going to stay healthy. They're there.
Okay. I'm going a little bit outside the box. I went with matchups first. I got Green Bay versus Detroit in the NFC Championship.
Okay.
I'm going Green Bay goes on that run this year.
Wow.
I don't know why. They got super hot at the end of the year.
Jordan Love. He's maturing.
It's true. He is maturing. He's been in the league for 5 years now.
No wide receivers.
They don't have any wide receivers, but maybe he's that guy who could just throw it to anybody. I wanted to go with points. I don't know what the point is for them making the NFC champion. I mean, for making the Super Bowl, but it's got to be fucking high.
Yeah,
it's got to be plus 800 and something. So I'm going Green Bay over Detroit. I feel like Detroit implodes again
in the NFC. All right, I got the Texans in the AFC plus 800. Great coach. C.J. Stroud's going to take a step forward. Nico Collins going to be healthy the whole year. They added Joe Mixon. They added Stephon Diggs. They're a fucking powerhouse. If he stays healthy, I mean, I feel like everything. We've got to stop saying that. Houston Texans.
What, staying healthy?
Houston, the AFC Championship game, Houston Texans, New York Jets. Write it.
No, I got Houston Texans, Miami.
Yeah, either one of them. It's going to be an AFC East team.
And this is my problem. I think Houston is a great team. They're going to be wonderful. I don't know if they have enough experience. So if Miami gets to play that game, whether either home or in a dome, I feel like Miami could win it. I feel like they can win it.
Miami can't win big games.
I know they can't.
They're like 1 in 10.
I really, really like Houston. Miami's probably the shorter price, But for fun, shits and giggles, and because they have a lot of players, I'm going Miami.
Offensively, they lost a lot of players too. Defensively,
Yes, they
Tripp
did.
was here. He'd fucking talk for this whole entire time about how many players.
He's probably going to kill me that I said that they're going to go to the Super Bowl, too.
My Super Bowl pick, I think the Eagles, they got there 2 years ago. They're going to get over the hump this year, plus 1,300.
I fucking hate the Eagles.
So do I, but
God
I just
damn
feel
it.
good about it. And also, it was all I could really read in the 15 minutes before the show started. No, I've been listening to a lot of shit, a lot of podcasts. I'm up on this. I know this stuff.
I'm
Trust
going with a team that has failed almost as much as the New York Jets, and
Trust
I'm
me.
going to go with Miami. I'm going to go with the Dolphins
Wow.
to go all the way. If they get the right path in the playoffs, I think that, Tyreek's not on his way out, but he's close.
Yep.
He wants to give one more little push. They got 2 running backs that are going to run the ball and give Tua a little bit of a break back there. He doesn't have to be the all-time superstar.
Solid coach.
Solid coach. He's probably on drugs again. We're not sure. If he makes it through the season, I'm going to go with Miami getting back to that Super Bowl and winning it.
Miami Green Bay Super Bowl?
Miami Green Bay
Wow.
Super Bowl. I really want Detroit, but the luck. I mean,
Yeah, he'll probably cry too much. I can't believe.
oh. We can't even find out what you can't believe.
First Down Dawgs.
We're testing this out.
I got to make a note that says, remind you what I can't believe next time.
There's no way you're going to remember that.
Wait, I already forgot.
There's not a chance you're going to remember. I'm
I'm
going to
write
forget
it
this
down.
whole show.
I'm going to write it down. I take notes.
I don't even know what I said. Do you know how many times I'm going to bumble over everything?
That felt pretty good.
It felt good. It feels like I'm high on coke and trying to run through directions for
Yeah,
something.
this is what people like. This is how they like it. Fast,
Just go up the block,
hot,
make a right,
hard.
see the second light,
Yeah.
make a right on LaFleur, and fucking you'll see a horseshoe in the sky.
I know what it is.
You know what you can't believe?
I got it. I'm going to write it
Oh,
down.
you better save that. You better start the show, man. Don't start the clock with that can't believe. Unless it's about football.
Yeah. All right. I mean, we'll see what happens. That
There's
felt good.
no
and
way.
we're done. Like, remember last year when we used to wait till fucking 10 o'clock at night? And then
Yes.
people would just stagger in and
Do whatever
be
they
like,
want.
I've already had 10 edibles and fucking 3 different
You were high
reheated meals.
3 times before the show
Yeah,
started.
exactly. I was up and down 3 times.
There's not a chance, though, we could do 15 minutes with 3 people. I think the 5-minute extra rule has to come in play.
We could.
But we'll see. All right, first down, dogs.